Some days are rainy and cold. Some days are warm and sunny. Some days I can't believe I do this for the money. I stop by the Wawa for a strong coffee and fuel. The world's biggest tugboat is ready to roll. When the ducks show up, I'll call the shot. Boom, 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 ready or not. The Pitboss life has its ups and downs. Shooting those diving ducks, bobbing up and down. I got my sweet dog ride, my woman keeps me straight, and that's for sure. We're thankful for all of you watching near and far. At the end of the day, thinking of you, we are. Let 'em come, don't shoot the decoys. Let 'em come, it's a train wreck, boys. The Pitboss life has its ups and downs. Shooting those diving ducks, bobbing up and down. I got my sweet dog ride, my woman keeps me straight, and that's for sure. We're thankful for all of you watching near and far. At the end of the day, thinking of you, we are. Thinking of you, we at the end of the day, thinking of you, we are.
Love, you brought a blanket with you? What are you doing? Huh? Freddie, put that headset on, man. Come on.
Okay.
Oh. There you are. Say a few words for us, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm here at the Pitboss headquarters. Going to see
There he
Ducking
is.
tomorrow.
There he is.
I'm excited about that.
I wasn't sure which one you were. Well, salute.
Salute.
Cheers.
Boom, boom.
Here, love, let me dial you in. There you go.
Thank you.
Are you good on that with the mic on that side?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, good. I
I can drink sideways.
No, Mike's going to inhibit him.
Well, I just kind of have rebounded and woke up, so I feel pretty good now.
And you woke up because the
Just
dogs barked.
Yeah.
Because
Freddie did text that he was here too.
Fred West is in the house. Fred West.
Yeah, no, Fred West is not in the
Perini
house,
is in the
love.
house.
Fred West is not in the house.
Too many Freds in our lives.
Freddie Perini, not Fred West. Yeah, today's day 11 of 60, and I had the computer on my lap, and I'm glad it didn't fall off because I kind of settled in and fell asleep. Yeah, and actually lost track of time a little bit. I can't remember the last time. Whenever I text you, I can't remember exactly what time it was, but I'm going to say like maybe
132.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Like, and the next thing, it's 4 o'clock. So,
Right.
and I walk outside, and it's kind of spitting, kind of misting, and
It's duck weather.
it is duck weather. It is duck weather. For tomorrow, they just put up a small craft advisory.
Really? Well, we have a big crap. We don't have a small crap.
I'm just saying, they just did. Now, that said, on Monday, a gale warning was up, and we were able to pull it off.
You press record on that camera, right?
Love, come on, please.
All right, just making sure.
You made me take a look, but come on, I'm more professional than
Okay.
that.
You think?
Not that this is professional, but I'm more professional than that.
So you can get around before we can get out of the wind, probably.
Not out of the north, no.
Okay.
No, we'll be just like this morning, right out of the south. We're pretty much so. This morning, the wind actually did a pretty much almost 180. We sat in a pretty much a south wind, went to southwest. When it went to west, it kind of died off. There was no wind. Evidently, we didn't know this. I didn't know this earlier. We found out here this afternoon when they stopped by that 2 of the individuals of the 4 maybe were not feeling too good this morning until when the wind fell out, and then the birds started flying, and then they kind of got engaged and felt didn't feel whatever they were feeling.
Right.
And then the wind worked itself on around to the northwest, never north, but northwest, and it was like 15, 16, 17 knots times 1.12, so it was pushing
20.
Yeah, it's pushing 20. So we'll see how it goes in the morning.
We'll try something.
Yeah, we beat the. I guess we beat the rain this morning. It rained pretty good right till almost to. Actually, we did sit a little bit of rain this morning, but I've normally been meeting at 5:30. I'm going to stop talking about sea duck hunting here in a second, but normally I've been meeting at about 5:30, and this morning I just said 6 o'clock and take your time, and I even wore waders this morning, so just trying to stay 100% dry. So, Freddie Perini, introduce yourself, please.
I'm nobody. I'm Fred Perini. I met Jeff here several years ago when Jeff was playing the Super Retriever series and running field trials and everything a long time ago. What year was that, Jeff?
I'm going to say, you made me think a second. It's probably the Super Retriever series, I think, is my first entry on Entry Express.
Right.
If you look back in the history, I'm going to say it was 2004 or 5, 04, 05.
Right. I was going to say that was over there in Loudoun County.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
For Karen.
So before Karen?
No,
Definitely.
I was said for Karen. It was in Virginia.
Yeah,
I was just
but
letting her
definitely
know.
before me.
Yeah.
Letting her know. But
Yeah.
Did I know you then?
What year was this? I'm sorry.
04? I was going to Hickory. I was going to Hickory Vet since 1988.
No, I
Okay.
think I was at another clinic then.
All right. Well, I've been going to Hickory Vet
So,
since.
you know, I've been playing in the retriever game since the late 80s, 88, 89 time frame. I started off in NAR, North American Hunting Retriever Association, and I had a 1,000-point dog in that, qualified at the NAR Invitational twice with 2 different dogs. Started, NAR kind of fizzled out in our area, and I started running AKC hunt tests and started, I judged in NARA and started judging in the AKC world. And last January, driving home from Florida, I got a phone call and said I was nominated to judge the Master National. Would I accept, or would I do it, or whatever? And might have been February time frame when they called me, and I accepted. I retired in 24, and it's a big commitment to go and judge the Master National. I flew out on October 24th. As you know, I texted you when I was, I texted Jeff a little bit here and there when I was down there. And I flew home November 8th. Luckily, I got back
Before
all the stuff happened with the.
You can say shit. It's all right.
Well, you know, all the air stuff went on.
You don't have
know.
to say shit, but you can say shit. I don't care.
Yeah, and so, you know, it was, you know, I was like, I wasn't supposed to fly back until the 10th. They had my ticket till the 10th, and I actually got done early. Our flight got done on Thursday, and another flight got done on Thursday. So Friday they had our ceremony. Not everybody's ceremonies at the same time. You know, everybody's different because you get
Just so many. Yeah.
You know, there's 1,100 plus dogs, and it's just crazy how they try to keep this organized. You know, I lose my mind on a weekend test when I'm, you know, running a
60
weekend
dogs.
test.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be like trying to do that. You know, so I mean, it's a lot of work. You know, I flew in on Friday. Friday evening, we meet and greet all the others, 18 judges, and we all went to dinner at the hotel. They had a catered dinner for us there, and we all hung out and met, you know, all the board members were in there and everything. And then they said, well, tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. Kickoff, we're, you know, meet back in here. So, you know, breakfast, you know, at 5:30 downstairs, they had breakfast open. And so, you know, felt like I was going to work, you know, up at 4:15 in the morning, you know,
Wow.
Go downstairs, eat breakfast, and go to our meeting room. And they said, okay, you know, you're sitting at the table with people and you're talking, and they said, okay, A group, call off the names. B group, call off the names. So the people I was sitting with, I got pulled away and went with other people.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, so that's pretty, you know, I had a lot of people from the West Coast on my flight. I actually judged with Ted. He's from Portland, Oregon. He's a real neat guy. He was actually a float plane pilot, you know. So, I mean, he was a anesthesiologist doctor.
Oh, wow.
And so he, you know, flew float planes to go fishing. He liked to fish, so he did that. And so I think this is his second time judging the Master National. So that made me feel relaxed. I ended up with him, you know, so you know, it's a lot. So, I mean, we started Saturday going out to set test up. So we go to the property, and they said, okay, Ted and Sally, y'all go set this up. So they go set something up, and we sit there while they're setting it up, and then we'll have, you know, we'll tweak everything, and so we go to another piece and we set stuff up, and so, you know, this person and that person sets it up, and I'd go, they said, Fred, go down, you get that corner of that pond, you and Terry go set that something up, a water, your test will be a walk up with a diversion shot. And so, you know, I set something up there. We did, Terry and I did. And then, you know, a day or two later, we come back and we started running our setup dogs. So they time, everything is timed, you know, under 10 minutes. You know, you're not going to have a test 10 minutes dog. You can't. You know, you're looking at 7 to 9 minutes for a run. And so, I mean, that plays on you on setting up, and, you know, you try to do the best you can and try to make very challenging tests. And I thought we had some challenging tests. Some land was better than the other land. So, you know, it was all great. I had a great experience. You know, two of my tests that I set up, I got to judge them. And that's pretty, everybody said, you were lucky. And so I really enjoyed it. The one that Ted and I set up together, they called it Ted and Fred's Great Adventure. So it was the B group, the B flight, they know what it was, but I mean, it was in a corner of a pond. We had a lot of cover, and it was tight in there, and we had a channel blind, and had a bridge mark across, and then we had a shot flyer, shot up, going in through the trees, and then we had another bird thrown in some heavy cover. I mean, it was, it was a hunting situation that we had, and everybody liked it. We lost some dogs on the blind. I mean, if you get up too high and dry, we're gonna give you 1 or 2 tries to get in, and if you didn't get back, sorry about your luck. I mean, it was cut and dry. It was a channel blind, and that's where it wanted to be.
How many dogs were in your flight?
I had 126 entered.
Wow.
Now, I had a smaller, some were upwards of 140, I think. I left my book at home. I should have brought that book with all the flights and how many dogs were in the flight and everything. So I had some real nice dogs in my flight. I mean, our first series, we had a triple and a double blind. We had all the land birds were pheasants, male pheasants.
Love cockbirds.
Well, right. I'm being good. They were cockbirds.
Just so she understands. That's all.
Right. They were cockbirds.
Cockbirds.
And so, it was a triple and a double blind, and we had wind. So the cockbird pheasants coming out of a winger, we had 3 shooters in there, and them boys were shooting 4 or 5 times. Them birds were coming out of there.
And love from PEI, what do they do when they fly?
Squawking.
Right.
I can't make the sound, but they're loud.
They're loud, very loud. And so, I mean, we had a blind that was right off the back side of the flyer station. We had a hay bale. I mean, the line was probably 5 foot off the hay bale for it. I mean, I seen several of these pro dogs come up there and just line them up, and they were just about brushing it, going past it, carrying. They were painting a line to it, and I'm like, wow. I mean, some of these dogs have been on the road for 6 weeks. They went to the SRS, they went to the Grand, they went, then they're at the Master National. I mean, these dogs are the cream of the crop that's at their kennel. I mean, so I mean, it's a lot. It's an experience that I'm glad I've done. And people ask me, would you do it again? If I got a call and ask, I'd probably go back and do it again. I mean, they treated me very well. Didn't have to ask for anything. I mean, if you did, it was there, just like, they were trying to get a laundry service for us. And, you're there for that long, the 24th through, and I was like, I overpacked. I know I did. I mean, you bring all kinds of stuff. You don't have your truck with you, so, you bring everything. And so, the hotel ended up doing our laundry for us.
Nice.
We take it down there in the morning. I drop it off at 6 o'clock. The first day they call me, Mr. Perini, your laundry at 10:30. Your laundry's done. I said, I won't be back until 6:30 tonight. And so I come back, get my laundry. I mean,
nice.
Everything was there. I mean, and everything was great. I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, my judge, Ted, was great. My stake marshal or leader, whatever you want to call him, Alan, was awesome. My prayers go out to him. His mother-in-law passed while we were there. And so on Thursday, he was able to run and then take off to go. He made it home for the funeral. He was spot on. He worked hard. Everybody worked hard. I mean, the pros were out there shooting. If we needed something, they'd pull their four-wheelers off or whatever to run around if we didn't have one. Everybody stepped up and helped. First day we had a little problem with help. I mean, you got 9 flights and they're all over the place. Yep. I mean, and so our help got there a little bit late. We said, look, y'all want to get started? I'll turn around and we need people. And then people went out, but people went out through birds, planted blinds. Hats off to them. I mean, the pros stepped up and did their job. Also ran the dogs and also helped.
Nice.
I mean, where a lot of people, you know, say, oh, they don't do anything. No, they do stuff. I mean, you know, like I said before, we need the pros and they need us. And, you know, everybody was awesome and it was an awesome experience. I mean, you know, I'll tell you, they looked at me, they said, oh, we need a hand. So we need a hand with. This was before the opening ceremony. We had that, and after that we had a couple hours before we went to the cocktail party or whatever. So we need to kill birds. So I'm there, you know, over there helping the judge, a couple of us that are judges over there, dispatching birds for the next day. I mean, you do what you got to do. I mean, so it was funny. All of us were at lunch. A group of us rode together, and we were at lunch, and our phone goes off. All because they give a group text, phone ding. All of us get a ding. We all open up the phone and we hit it. I look around. I said, "Well, I don't have none of y'all." They looked at me. No, we don't. You know. So, you know, that was before we got to the ceremony. It was like 11:45, something like that. We found out who our judging partner was. And then we found out what flight we were in. Nobody knew what flight we were, you know.
Wow.
None of the handlers or anybody knew what flight we had. So, I mean, you know, that's how they do that. And so they were dropping papers around like, you know, like for judges, you know, they had this down. Stuff like messing with people, whatever. Somebody said, did you see who you're judging with? I said, no. They said, well, there was a paper there. I said, I didn't see the paper. I didn't pay attention to that. You know, so, but yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. If you have a dog and you qualify, it would be an experience to go do. You know, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean,
we have a dog and we were qualified, but we did not go.
Well, I mean,
we went to Canada instead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had a dog that was qualified several years ago, and I went to Canada also. So I mean,
coincidental.
I'm just being a dink on that one. Hey, so flights. So for people that don't know, flight would be the group or the group that you're going to run with, as far as when the dogs are broke up.
A flight, B flight, C flight. You know, we want
all the way to I, right? I think
that's correct.
Yeah, all the way to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I
right.
flight.
So what flight was Red in?
B, I believe.
No,
you were B. Then he was A.
He was A flight.
Yep, he was A flight. Yep.
He was a flight that had a little hiccup there with some.
I got a video. It didn't look like it was exactly running smoothly.
Right. I mean, that was the one that they had to reset a couple times because of
this series.
Right. Some stuff that's going on.
So for those that do not follow along with Hunt Test or not familiar with Hunt Test, AKC Hunt Test, the different levels are junior, senior,
and
then master. Right. So with the master level, what is the Master National?
It is the cream of the crop. That's the way I'll put it. It is the next level. I mean, not really the next level. It's 2 weekend tests. You know, you have 6 series. So a weekend you have the land series, land water, and a water series. And then you have that again. And so it's a lot. I mean, if your dog can keep it together for 6 series, because it's every day. I mean, the first series you'll probably run, and then you won't run until later the next day or the day after. But once you start
thinning them out,
I mean, we're getting stuff down. I mean, like on Wednesday, our 5th series, we finished it Thursday. We had 13 dogs to finish on Thursday morning. So we finished that. Then we started our 6th series at like 12 o'clock. And I ran 60. We had 66 dogs. We qualified 64.
Wow.
And we ran those dogs from 12 until about 5:30. I mean, we humped.
100%. So I have a question for you: is in your 6 series, how many flyers were there?
0.
0 flyers.
In the 6 series,
I mean, in 1, 2, 3, 4, in a total of 6 series.
at least 2
Okay.
flyers. The flyers were on land.
So sort of like a weekend test where probably you're going to get a flyer in the first series,
Right.
second series, third series are dead birds.
Or your first series could have been a land water series that you started. And then your next series would be a flyer.
Okay.
Would be a land series, and that's where you would shoot a flyer.
Okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah.
Just to see.
I mean, so we didn't shoot any flyers on the water. So, we had ducks. We used ducks on land water and on water, and pheasants were all, the cockbirds were all on land.
No hens?
No hens.
Good.
So, I mean, when we were talking about this, I said, they're going to be all cockbirds, right? They said, yes. I said, because the hens are tough, real tough for dogs to, if they hadn't really been around them to, smell or whatever, so.
Yeah, I felt pretty not confident. I felt pretty lucky. It would have been Scoter's, I don't know. Anyway, maybe our 4th, 5th, 6th test was Del Bay.
Right.
And the first year, the flyer was a cockbird.
At Rebel Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
right,
I remember
right.
that.
Luckily, hers was kind of out there flapping a little bit, so it sort of gave her a little bit more of a, I think, motivation to go grab it. She actually was alive. You remember?
Yeah,
She got back
I
to
do.
holding blind.
Yeah, because that was the one that was.
Yeah,
And it jumped, it got loose and went under the holding blind.
And Barry Fry was judging. Jordan and Barry were judging.
Right.
Barry wasn't 100% paying attention to what happened, and the bird came walking out, and he looked at Jordan. Jordan's like, it's okay.
Right. I mean, so it's all, it's, like I said, it's a lot. I mean, to go there and get set up and all the setups and everything. I mean, it's an honor to do this. And I just seen these dogs from different parts of the country. We had a lady that was from New Mexico that ran. She's the only pro in New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And she ran her dog qualified, did a very nice job. You just see, people, from Georgia, West Coast, I mean, all over. I mean, it's just, you have amateurs that are in there too. I mean, that are in there with the pros and they want to do it. I mean, you see some very, very nice dogs.
So you just said the word qualify. Actually at the Master National, but how would one become eligible to run the Master National?
You have to qualify 6 times.
Normal weekend test.
Normal weekend test. And I should know the dates from when they start to.
I'll help you out. It's
Okay.
July 31st.
Right.
In that year from July 31st. Yep.
So, you qualify 6 times in that time span, and you get a letter, as you did.
It was very nice, yeah.
A very nice letter to, get qualified, said that you qualify for the Master National.
Invitation.
Right.
Yeah.
It's frame that up. I mean, that means a lot. I mean, so next year, 2026 is going to be on the West Coast, supposed to be in Oregon.
But maybe not.
I don't know. We don't know. I mean, that's, because they voted on the numbers, and the numbers, they're not going to cap it.
So who's they? The AKC?
The
Master National?
National.
National.
The board members.
The members,
The
the voting members, so they voted, the clubs, and did that. And then, so on Wednesday we had a meeting. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? When you're down there, your days get all together. We had a meeting with Russ Regis, which is head of performance for the AKC, telling us, about new rules that are becoming in that are started November 1, and stuff that would be started December 1. And, you know, I really, you know, some of the rules that, you know, I think if people got on Facebook, you've probably seen some stuff, you know, like a dog going for a mark and gets out of the area of the fall and hunts real big, then comes back in on it. You know, that dog, and you don't handle it, I mean, it's out of the area of the fall, it gets a 0. It gets a 0 on that mark. So, you know, you could go step on the other 2 marks, and then when you divide that, you know, you could have 2 9s, that give you 18, and divide that, you're still 6, where you carry to the next series. But if you do, you get a 0 on that, and then you handle on the next one. Handling is supposed to be also scored as a 0.
I was just going to say, to me, as soon as you blow the whistle, that's a 0 on that mark as a dog. You're
Right.
saying the dog didn't mark that mark.
Right, unless you give, to me, unless you go in and you have a berm, the bird's thrown up on there, and you stop it, give a quick tweet to check it down. You know, I'm not handling, I'm just stopping. To me, that's being a smart handler, where your dog doesn't get over that berm and gets another piece of water and you can't get it back. So, you know, I mean, yes, you're supposed to get a 0 on that also. But, you know, every judge is a little different. And, you know, it's, you know that you don't have a clean series. And it says, they come out that you have to have 1 clean series, 1 clean triple. It does, you know, that's what it says. And you have to make progress on the blind. So a lot of these people that tweet, bring the dog back 30 yards, stop, and then cast. You know, they're bringing them back where the dog messed up at. That's training in, really, basically. Do you agree on that, Jeff?
100%. I mean,
Right.
the only time that, to me, that progress to the blind is progress to the blind. If the dog is 20 yards deep and you need to go tweet,
That's one thing.
because you're still working towards the bird.
That's
right?
correct.
Right. But if you have to, basically, how about this? The dog didn't get in the piece of water, running down the shore, so you blow the whistle, tweet them back in.
20 yards to you.
Like you said, where they didn't get into water and then try to get them in. That's not making progress.
No, that's not.
No.
So.
Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%.
So, I mean, you know, it's a lot. I mean, you know, like you were talking junior, senior, and master level. I mean, my club this weekend, we had a double junior, single senior, and single master.
Which club's this?
Back Bay, Knott's Island. We had it in Remington, Virginia. So, you call me crazy. I got home the weekend, get home on the 8th, and the following, that weekend we have a test, and I'm running around, you know, all that. And so we actually, our junior dog, one for the road roadie.
Nice.
He got his junior title. He did a very nice job this
Congratulations.
weekend.
Nice.
And then we had Christine's dog, Rizzo. She got another pass towards the master amateur. And Sky, she got her 4 passes for the master amateur. And
So she's qualified.
Well, yeah, we have to check on a couple things. So, I mean, she should be qualified, right? So,
How many passes does Rizzo need?
she needs 1 more.
Okay.
So we're on the road trip again, like we were last year, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to Georgia. We're going to Pavo.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Pavo.
Pavo. It's a nice area.
Yeah, that was a nice. You know, Jeff and I, we were in Sherrall together, and we went to South Carolina. We trained down there. We had a great time training there, and it was cold, rainy.
It was cold.
Yeah, I mean, we had that one day, it rained.
The irony in that is the first day we showed up was on a Sunday.
It was like 75
That
degrees.
was beautiful. Yeah.
I was going to say it was 80. Beautiful sky.
Oh, my gosh.
I pulled in the sand road and I got out and I said, Karen, this is what it'd been 20 years since I'd been there.
Right.
I said, this is exactly what I remembered.
Yep.
The sand on my feet, the pine trees, and a blue sky, no humidity, just beautiful.
We went to Wood Duck Pond, I think.
Yeah.
And it was just like, this is like doggy heaven. It was
Right.
amazing.
And then for the next I don't know, a week. It was just like this.
Freezing
Yeah, it was
cold.
just like this.
Rainy.
Just like this.
But we still had a great time.
We trained hard. I mean, you come and train with
Thank you very
us,
much.
Kevin,
with
yeah.
Kevin, and we had some good setups and learn. I mean, Kevin has a little holding blind drill that we love.
I love that.
That's loved, and
What's his name?
Gordon.
Gordon. Thank
Gordon,
you.
yeah.
Gordon.
Gordon.
And Bridget.
Bridget, yep, and Stu.
Yes.
Stu.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah. So we had a good time, and so all of us left that week. We went to Pavo, and Kevin went to Florida to run some derbies. And I went out in Pavo, and Jeff Stahl coming to heat in Pavo.
Friday night, man. All set up, ready to, we ate, ready to shut it down. I was like, Karen, what's that blood on the floor?
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
So,
Dogs
So
will be dogs.
I went out, and I went back to the hotel and got my stuff and headed north. So
we stopped back off just because we had plenty of time still. We stopped back off and,
at Sherrod, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, we enjoyed it because we grabbed a Cooper Black, a primitive site.
Primitive site.
We had the full hookups on the way down, and on the way back, I was like, let's check out this primitive site kind of thing. It was, anyway, we
It was
enjoyed
awesome.
Yeah,
Where was that? Where'd you park at there? Was that in?
so, like, let's say
It's a Gooseby.
well, yeah, it's Gooseby. You're looking down on Gooseby, but it's the like opposite side of the kennels.
Okay, across the street from the
Yep.
kennel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
from there up to the horse stable.
Okay.
Like all that in there is considered to be primitive.
Yeah.
There is, we found out there is a little bit of water in there we're able to hook up to. We did not know that.
Okay.
But there's no electric, no sewer.
Right. So then you stayed in the kennel.
And then we came back down later on
Yep.
because we needed more passes.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're
yeah.
crazy. You know. So
We were on a mission.
Well, I will admit too, just maybe I don't. If you want to call it ego, I guess you can say that. But like I really just thought it had a little bit more dog than what we did. That's all.
oh, you
She's-
do have a lot of dogs.
She's
She's
just
You
young.
have I'm going to tell you, you have a very, very nice dog. I've judged her
Thank you.
several times, and she's a heck of a marker.
She
Runs
is.
blinds good. I mean,
Her marking does save her, but she's young, and that's
right.
I thought I had a little bit more dog, meaning that I thought she was a little bit more mature than what she
right.
actually is. That's all. But anyway,
But
yeah.
she's a nice animal, very
Thank you.
nice dog, and you've done a heck of a job with her. And Karen, when she ran her at Greenwood, it wasn't her. I mean, that was
I
very.
guess because you were coming, I was thinking about that test again, and like I couldn't see her.
Well, I mean, who could? Who could see any of the dogs? I mean, you know. So it's all.
Well, you named a certain name to me the other day, and that was one of the judges, and I kind of anyway. You named a name, and that was one of the judges.
To judge with, or
No,
to judge-
that you ran under.
Right.
He was
right.
he was talking about something else and named the name, and
Right,
I was like,
right.
yeah, well, that's who you ran under.
Right.
Yeah, but some dogs got through. That's why I always say, if you get frustrated that you didn't pass, there were dogs that made it. So we just didn't make it that day.
Well, it wasn't nothing that you did. I mean, it's just, it wasn't a young dog's test. That's the way I can say it. I mean,
Okay.
a dog with more experience that, you have a high rolling dog. We have that. And once they get there and they get a nose full of something, they're gonna start small and start going big. I mean, that's the way our dogs are. I mean, our dogs
Cover some territory.
cover territory, and that's what that had happened. And it was nothing. I want to tell you, she did better at the line for you than she did for Jeff.
She probably scared.
yeah, she should
Probably
be.
scared. Didn't know what she was
should
getting
be.
set up.
She was like,
Something's
"Where's
going
he
on
at?
here."
Where's he at?"
Because we had all of a 1 week's intensive training before that test.
So I was. What is that? Something just walked across his lane. It was either a cat
Oh, really?
or a small raccoon. I swear to you.
He has raccoons over there.
That's what I was just thinking. Between the two first lights that walked across. I was in.
Oh, that's a cat.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, it is a cat?
Yeah,
They have a kitty.
it's a black cat.
Could be a black squirrel.
Yeah, it could be.
We don't have black squirrels, though.
Okay.
Only in Sherall. Karen,
don't?
I don't think we do. Well, maybe there's the oddity every now and then.
Right.
In Ontario, we did see normal squirrels. We saw quite a few black squirrels.
Did you?
And then in Sherall, did you know that it's much like our Delmarva fox squirrel? They have black squirrels that have like kind of that patchy fox face.
Yeah.
Panda, yeah. That was cool.
Sherall is
Oh, we can't wait to go back.
I can't wait.
it's a nice area. I mean, so I think they put in for a bid for the 2027.
Yep.
Nice.
I think. I mean, somebody, they put in for that.
It's a big property, but can you imagine with that many people there?
Well, they're going to have to. They have to find. You go like when I left the hotel there in what's it called, Bastrop, Texas.
Bastrop.
Bastrop or Bastrop?
I mean, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Right there.
Yeah, Bastrop is TROP.
So I was the closest property was a half hour.
Wow.
So that's why we left at 6 o'clock before we could get there and make sure everything, get all our stuff. And I always help. Jeff knows when I'm ever at an event and he's at an event. Karen, we all, the only way these events go smooth is everybody
Everyone
pitches in.
Yeah.
I mean, breaking down, setting up,
And everyone's volunteering.
Right.
So, no
Right,
one's
everybody's
paid.
volunteer. All the judges volunteer. This is all a volunteer sport. I mean, and so it's, I give hats off to the Master National Board for pulling it to have that many dogs and have everything work as well as it did. The local club that they gave us a badge. We're part of the posse. That was the club, and they worked their butts off. I mean, during the week we had a lunch. We didn't go nowhere. They come right to the field and brought us a lunch.
Nice.
Hot lunch at the field.
Wow.
And
Did you actually get a lunch break, or you kind of just kept rolling through it?
We kept rolling.
I was going to say you kind of have to.
Yeah, like a couple days we had. They went and got Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And so we had, Chick-fil-A, and so they'd bring it, and then when we rebird, we would take it out to our workers and everything, and we said we're working. We're not. Doing a working lunch.
Yeah.
And everybody was good with that, and
Good.
you have to. I mean, we quit about 5:30. So if we, it all depends how many dogs we had. If we thought we could get it done, we would push a little bit later. But like that one day, we had 13. We were like, no. Let's come here in the morning. We'll be fresher in the morning, and a lot of times it goes quick. And an hour and a half, we had a little bit of fog delay, and then we got that done, and then we rolled and got it done. I mean, so it was good. I enjoyed it. So, and I would do it again. And it's if anybody qualifies their dog and they can afford to go, I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, to spend, if I went to Texas, we would have drove, and we would have been, there a few days to train, and then, try to find a Airbnb because we don't have a camper, and we would have, found an Airbnb with somebody else, and we would stay. I mean, that's what we did in Maine when we went to the Master Amateur. We stayed with another group. We stayed with somebody at the Airbnb, and that was good time. And you get a training group together. That's the big thing, is have a training group, and all y'all. When we were in Maine, all of us, ate dinner together a couple nights, and we had in Maine you had to have lobster. We had that 2 nights, and steamers, and had a good time. I mean, so that's what it was all about, the experience.
Yep.
And I had a very good experience, and. Everything was good.
Yeah,
So.
we of course, if we go to one of these events, we of course want to come home with a plate. Like,
Well, I did
that's what
come
we
home
wanna
with a
do.
plate.
You did.
I got a
For the
plate.
judges. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That was a nice plate.
Yeah. I don't have it because I had so much stuff, so I sent some stuff home with some people to bring. I haven't caught up with them yet, because they give you, they give me an Avery training bag with Master National on it. I got a gun case.
Nice.
Got a big golf umbrella. Got a shirt. I got a golf pullover shirt.
Nice.
Hat.
Lots of swag.
Yeah.
Thank you for our hat.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
That's
so, it's old school camo. That's what.
Yeah. The test we could have gone to, but chose to go to Canada.
Yeah, so Scoter was qualified, and you talked about travel. We would have not driven it in one driving, but it was 24 hours basically for us to get from here to Giddings, Texas. And yes, we would have showed up early. So my break was a good 3 weeks. We were in Canada for 22 nights.
Right.
So there was a good 3 weeks in there. Rhett Riddle and crew were very kind to offer that we could go train with them. So he was like, show up. There's going to be like 80 dogs. So Scoter's going to think like this is a freaking test. So you can really kind of get her
tuned in.
Yeah, get her dialed in, and she's going to think she's at a test. Yeah, so we do that, and then but Karen is correct. Like, we want to be successful. We just didn't want to go to Texas to say, hey, we went to the Master National. Right. We got dropped in the third round kind of thing. We wanted to go and be successful.
First.
Right.
Yeah. So.
It's a lot. I think you are going to try to go to the Master Amateur, correct?
June of 2026 in Madison,
Wisconsin.
More or less Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, we'll see how she shapes up once we, get back to training in February.
Well, that's the same thing with me. I punched my ticket for her last weekend. And
Congratulations.
That's a big thing. I chased it hard last winter. I went to Florida twice, and doing good. Then she broke on me, and a couple little things. And the second time when I went down there, my head wasn't in it too well. That's when the funerals were, coming around for
the American Airlines
crash. I had three friends
that was crazy
on there, and then my other friend, before I left to go to Chirac, I got a phone call from his brother saying that Rusty probably has possible cancer. I said, all right. I said, let me know. I said, I'll be gone this week. I'll be back. And I got a call when I was in Chirac on a Wednesday that he had passed. And I was like, wow. And, so I come back from Georgia, went to Rusty's funeral on Tuesday, went to Jonathan's funeral on Thursday, got home. Christine was waiting for me at the house, threw her stuff in the truck, threw the dogs in the truck, headed to Okeechobee, Florida. And, so, and then, we just ran Sky. We drove down there and we took all the dogs with us, and we ran Sky, and she broke on the first series on one test, and then blew me off on the other test, and
dogs.
Got home, and a couple of days later she came in heat. So that's, if people don't know, when the females start to come into heat, they get to be a little different. So
bitches be crazy.
Right. So
especially in black ones.
Right. So it was good. Christine got to run Rizzo as a buy dog. They said, she said, well, that's y'all's club. No, get her out. So we ran Rizzo as buy dog, and so it was all good. We went back to our little Airbnb that we were in, and got our stuff and started our journey home. What we do.
Yeah.
So.
Just kind of learn from it and move on to the next one.
Well, that's right. And then, hopefully I'll probably head back down and probably train a little bit this winter with Kevin in Florida. I have a new little puppy that's coming along pretty nice. So we're doing some trial stuff with that. Hopefully we can put it on the Derby list. And my goal would be get him qualified for the Derby National, and we go out there to run the Derby National.
That would be fun.
That would be,
Missouri.
Yeah.
that would be, I told Kevin, I said, let's see what we can do.
It's the same place every year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Texas. So one of the things when we were
I already asked him a
considering
bunch of questions, but go ahead.
going, and we were talking to one of the ladies at our training group.
Ask him. I already asked him. I already know the answers.
Oh, did you see snakes and scorpions?
Did not see any snakes, any scorpions.
Oh,
You know what I seen?
what?
Fire ants.
They got him.
Oh, really? You got bit?
Love. Good.
So, you know how
Oh,
we
my
down
gosh.
Sherrall, we see
Yes.
the big mounds?
Yep.
So down there, they're flat. I guess because the cows knock them down.
There's a dog woman that was so kind. When Fred was in pain, she came up, she whipped down her shorts and urinated on his leg and neutralized.
Stop.
It's what he said.
No,
That's what
no,
he
no.
told me.
No, she...
Dead
She
a
co-
What, she
did.
have a shingle?
I don't know, but she took care of it. She peed on his leg and it neutralized the burning.
So she
See?
pulled out
See? I told you.
Listerine,
Listerine.
and poured it on him, and it took the burning out or whatever. I don't know. If you look on pictures on the Master National, you see me in the water with a duck, like I was picking the duck up, and that was the day I got lit up. So I went in the water to cool my legs off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is it? It does burn. It's like a burning sensation.
Yeah, and then it itches like chiggers.
God.
Well, I think
That would be just my luck.
I think somebody peeing on his leg's a better story than she
Right, well,
she
you know,
whipping
I
out
mean, you know, it's
Listerine
all-
and pouring on
Of
his
course
leg.
she would say that.
So, all the judges were, all of us laughed and cared. When we were all together, we had a good time. And, I got to meet some neat people and spend some time with a lot of people. And, it was a real good time. I mean, a lot of these people, and, we all, changed. All of us, we had a big list of numbers, and, we text back and forth, and everybody checked on each other. You get home, everybody, I'm home, and, all that, that was good. I mean, some people were later getting home and stuff. And
Well, you were in not Texas. You were in Atlanta, Georgia airport, texting me you're in Atlanta, and I text Red, are you done? And Red's like, we haven't even started the 6th series
Oh my
yet.
gosh.
right.
He was not, I don't think he was too happy.
Yeah, I flew out of Austin at 11:15 on Saturday. That was the first flight, from Delta. We flew Delta and flew into Atlanta. Shoot, I got off my plane in Atlanta, and I had like 40 minutes or 45 minutes. This fat boy were running down through there to get to the other. Had to hop on the train to get over to where I had to go. I got there within 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Of them starting the board.
That was lucky.
Yeah, I mean, so
They're not very forgiving when you miss your flight.
right. So I mean, it's just a lot. And then flew into Richmond. Richmond Airport is it was right on. Christine came and picked me up. I said, where you at? I said, I'm down at the luggage. She said, okay. I said, where are you at? So this is my second time through. I said, well, okay.
Do another lap.
Right. And so, we got my luggage, and, it was good. We had a good time. She was working, so I took an Uber down, and I was able to meet a friend of mine who's like my second mother, and we went out to dinner and everything. It was, really nice time I got to spend with her.
Good.
So, I mean, she lost her husband about 2 years ago, and, they were good people to me, and, it was good time, a lot of good time. Then she told me, she said, Jennifer's going to be 50 this year. I said, you make me feel old. She said, it makes me feel old, Freddie. I said, I hear you. So,
Karen just had her birthday yesterday.
happy birthday, Miss Karen.
She's only
you.
40. It was her 40th
I thought
birthday.
she was only 25.
That was her 40th.
I'll go
It was her 40th
25.
birthday.
I wish.
So,
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you had a great experience and that it was so good that you would even do it again. That says a lot. So.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, if they would have me, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's like I said, it's, you know, up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, out of the hotel by 10 after 6. You know, you're starting at, you know, 7:45, 8 o'clock. You know, we have, you know, Star Spangled Banner playing, and every morning. I mean, you know, test dog runs, all that, boom, boom, boom. You know, we get it going. I mean,
definitely a lot for the judges, the clubs, the volunteers, the marshals,
everybody,
everyone.
the people running.
But the people that got their dogs there, like the professionals and the amateurs, like there's a lot of blood, sweat, tears, emotion that go into each and every one of these dogs to get them to that level.
You're 100%
You know?
right.
So, I mean, respect, you know, is a 360 thing in that situation for those that are running it, but also for those that are, you know, competing.
Right, and, you know, as a judge, you want to have an open, fair mind. You know, want to give every dog the fairest chance you can. That's the way I am. I mean, I'm not gonna. Well, you had 2 cash refusals, you're out. But you know, why did something happen? You know, did that dog, the honor dog, interfere with that, or with, you know, with the working dog? You know, honor dog breaks and that, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it's just a lot to take in. I mean, I ran the line basically, and like when we had an honor, Ted would take care of the honor dog, and I would single for the birds, because that way it would be the same rhythm. You know, I have a way I do it, and he might have a different way. His might be faster, but mine would be, you know, as soon as the bird hits the ground, I give a 3 count, then single for the next bird, 3 count. That way the dog can watch it.
Consistency, yeah.
Consistent, you know, and so that's, you know, things like that. It's just, you know, my hat's off to the President Charles and Louise Williams, who's the head marshal or whatever. I mean, it's just a lot of work, a lot of work, you know, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it was good. So let's talk about sea duck hunting.
It's been, so we did not zero. We did day 1 through 7 in October. Very, very windy. Got out 3 of the 4 days, and we were very successful the 3 or 4 days. 3 of the 7. The 4 days we didn't go.
Well, you had to run over into the bay.
Yeah, because we had that the hurricane was out there.
Right.
We had another low pressure.
Right.
There was one day, the one over the weekend, that whatever the weekend would have been, October 12th, 13th, somewhere in there. They were like 18 to 20 footers. Waves were on the ocean. So yeah, we did run over to the bayside. Had good hunts. Actually, the hunts on the bayside were actually better than the one day I got in the ocean. And then today was day, so last Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, today's Wednesday, so that's 4 days. Saturday, Monday were good, and like the past 2 days have been slow. Just not seeing a lot fly.
Weird.
Still getting shooting, but not, as I like to say, not as advertised, where like you don't sit there and you don't have to sit there at 11 to try to get your birds. Today we didn't get a full limit.
Well, didn't you say on Saturday you seen a lot of migrant?
Yeah, man. Like it was they shot 3 kind of quick not in the dark, but quick.
Right at
3
first
singles
light.
early. Then we sat there for a while, and then 8:30 to 9:30, man, like that was the migration. There was, when I say hundreds, there was hundreds of birds heading south. They shot 15 in less than an hour.
So where do you think, you're saying headed south, where are they headed to? You think to the bay?
Well, I mean, the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay is to the south of us, so there's birds. I'm sure they're going to go there.
Somebody told me there's about 12,000 birds in the Chesapeake Bay.
Could be.
That's what somebody was saying,
yeah.
and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about numbers, but I mean, yeah, a lot. I'm sure a lot of them do stop there, but other ones keep going south, and or they stop, take a break for their continuation migration south. So that was Saturday, and then Monday was very windy. Gale warning was up. I didn't meet them, like it was bright when I met them, and there was birds. The first two groups we saw as we headed out, they were all headed north. So since then, it's been kind of a 50-50 mix of birds going back and forth. But Saturday was the opening day for the second split, and man, everything went south on Saturday. So I don't know. I can say this. I would think that it's rare that we'll go 3 days in a row that like it's not good. The only thing is kind of not concerning, but definitely on my radar. They just did put up a small craft advisor, which
I guess I could go to the store and get some Dramamine now.
I
Karen's
got
got
you.
some
Don't
stuff for
worry.
you.
I got you.
So how was your weekend at Molly's?
It was not long because I had Friday night and Saturday night booked for rooms over there.
Right.
And then we put together the Saturday hunt got put together kind of
Quick. The day before, yeah.
kind of last minute. So I didn't get over till like 3-ish on Saturday. Spent the night, and by 1 o'clock, I wasn't there 24 hours and came home.
Yeah.
But very good experience. I did not get to go out and see the rest of the Eastern Waterfowl Festival. Just I hung out at the new location at Molly's that's easily found.
Oh, it's unreal. I stopped on the way up today.
Yep.
I talked to you. You said it's over there by the Lowe's there in East
That's right.
Easton. I swung in there and picked up some, Chesapeake hammer there, 3.5 shells, and I mean, really, really nice store. Really has everything in it. I mean, it's just like not as big as, or is it? Is it big?
I'd say actually the store itself
Is bigger.
the square footage inside is bigger.
Yeah, but Molly's
In general, with the
restaurant, right.
and Molly's Mart, no, but like actual store to store,
their store's bigger.
yeah, that would be bigger.
And they got a lot of nice stuff in there. I
Yeah.
mean, real
It's
first class.
Easily found off Route 322 in Marlborough Avenue.
Right, it's right there. You
Yep.
turn
So
down there, it's right there.
No, it was good. It was good. I got to meet some people that I've never met before. Archie Bradley, retired major leaguer. Luke. Bort Shell. I'm down in Ocean City, shooting sea ducks, high tide, sitting here wishing you were with me. Anyway, Luke, Little Skinny Music from Nashville, and a couple.
The Kuyu guys.
The Kuyu guys, yep,
from Hunting Fish Magazine.
Well, Kuyu guys from Darby Communications, North Carolina.
Now, how about seeing he had the guy that does the crabbing?
Luke, he was on there. I didn't get over there on Friday. He was there on Friday.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah, Luke McFadden, he was there on Friday. I did not get to see him. Skylar Ray, TC Duck Club, he had the Drake Mulsey Oak Duck Bus and Duckwater Boat. He was there.
How about the guy with the duck calls?
Which ones?
United.
Yeah, Jimmy Wren.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Wren, Kyle Jones blowing the new United call. He won the World Goose.
Really?
Yep. So he's done. That was his third time winning.
I listened to that.
Routine?
I guess, yeah,
Routine,
it was really good.
We call them routines,
I didn't
though.
know it was called a routine, but it was really good.
Okay, we'll go.
It was very believable.
It's unreal. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's like it could have been 2 or 3 people up there, but it's just this one
Right.
guy.
right, exactly. I mean, the Eastern Waterfowl Festival is if you've never been, I mean,
I did not know this was the 55th year.
was it?
Yeah. So I don't know how. Maybe I've been going since. I showed up with a TDB
At least since their 20th, right? At least.
since the what?
Since their 20th.
Yeah, I was gonna say what year it was. I would think probably like in the 90, 99, 2000, probably a good 26 years ago. Probably was the first time I was there. And it kind of ebbs and flows. Was huge, gets small, gets bigger, gets small.
That's right. I mean, they started doing that sportsman
Pavilion. Yep.
pavilion.
Yeah.
That was a big thing for them. I mean,
Yeah, back in the day, I mean, it was like a tent and maybe there was like 5 vendors in there.
right, exactly.
Jeff Foyles used to pull up and he had a big enclosed trailer kind of
Right.
like on a lot next door to all that, like kind of being part of it. And yeah, they've kind of been.
Because when I first started going, the big thing was walking through the town and going to who had the big carvings there. I mean, what was it?
We got the high school going on, the armory.
The armory had
Yeah.
the high dollar ones.
Yep.
That was where I seen 4 or 5 wood ducks, wingtip to wingtip in there. Took the guy.
Carved in one piece of wood.
One piece
right?
of
Yeah,
wood.
I think we've seen that somewhere.
Right. I mean, that guy
Might
said.
be in the museum.
I don't know, but I mean, the guy said it took him a year to do it. I mean, it was just, and it's just unreal. I mean, you carve working decoys, which are awesome.
Thank you.
These guys carve decorative decoys.
Artwork.
I mean, which is unreal. I took one of my buddies there. He said, that goose is stuffed. I said, no, it's flocked. It had a flock. And he was just like, wow, just like, all that's nice, and doing all them feathers and everything. But I like your decoys.
Thank you.
I mean, I really like your decoys. I mean, that's the way I am. I like a working decoy, and that's the upper bay style, which you have, and, or I can say the Ocean City style now.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say, Ocean City, or I was going to say Whaleyville.
Right, Whaleyville, right. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun, and, it's a good time.
Are you empty?
Yes.
Yes.
I am empty. And you brought some awesome steaks, and it's getting on the later side of things. I'll give you your last words before I end this thing.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Oh, sure. 100%.
I really enjoyed myself at the Master National, and I always enjoy hanging out with y'all. I mean, we have a good time. Christine, she's just wish she could be here, but work is in her way. Her and Karen have fun together. I mean,
Yeah, it would be fun.
And it's good. I mean, just 26. Let's rock it. Let's try to do what we can do with our dogs and train hard. And I have a lot of friends that was supporting me to go to the Master National to judge it. I mean, you think about, do I really want to do this? Am I really qualified to do this? And, I've judged a lot, and, you hear horror stories about some stuff or whatever, but everything was spot on. I mean, they treated me, everything was good. I mean,
good.
The hotel, everything. I mean, they just, we come back, we got a text, dinner will be 6:30. Tonight we're going to have spaghetti and meatballs and salad or whatever
Nice.
in the conference room. And tomorrow night, what do y'all want? And we tell them what we want, and we get that. And, then we go, if we didn't want it, you go out on your own. I mean, so, but I go there, get something, eat, and go to my room. I mean,
do it all over again the next day.
I mean, because 4:30 comes early. I mean, so I mean, it's all good.
Well, we appreciate your time. Honestly, we were not there. We wanted to be there. But we appreciate you judging. So it does take a lot of time and effort, like you just said, of your own time to get there and pull all that off. So
you figure I judged this year. I judged 7 master. I had 7 master assignments. So I didn't get a chance to run my dog at local events. You ran under me a couple times, and me and Christian judged together a couple times, and it's a good time. I mean, I enjoy going and running and hanging out. If I'm not judging, I usually try to cook on my grill. I had a problem last year with my grill. I got that fixed, hopefully. If not, I'll get another one.
Well, speaking of grilling, you brought some awesome New York strips, so we're gonna get them bad boys out. I'm gonna fire up. Are we gonna do the gather grill?
Cook's choice.
All right. Well, I'm doing the gather grill. We're gonna fire up some lump charcoal because I want to dial myself in and get even better on that thing.
Okay.
I want to get it hot. They're not gonna sit on there very long.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you like your steak?
It's good. However you cook it.
Mooing?
Not quite mooing, but a little bit.
Freddie Perini, thank you very much for being on the Pit Boss Podcast. Everyone can follow along. You don't do Instagram, but you do Facebook, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. They follow along with you on Facebook.
Well, and I want to thank you very much. I enjoy it. We've been talking. We wanted to do stuff.
100%.
And we hadn't got one together, but this was a big thing, and I'm glad we did this. And
Yeah,
you guys were here. You and Christine were here late. I don't know what month it was.
Yeah, when was it? Gosh.
September?
September.
Yeah. But like by the time we got back here, we're like,
I mean, because we left there, it was late, and the weather, and
Yeah.
I think I said fuck it.
right.
So
Because we got into the cocktails.
Yes, yes.
And-
It had been a long day, and we had another long day ahead of us. So.
Well, as I like to say, my Crown Black is looking very weak.
It
So
is.
I'm going to end this. This is Freddie. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No, we appreciate
and
you.
I thank you for all your hospitality,
Yeah,
Christine and
of
I
course.
do.
Yeah.
We really
We enjoy
it.
having you.
We'll do it again later once it gets warmer here. Too.
Yeah,
So
there
Yeah.
you go. Or maybe in Chirol.
we can do that.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Pitboss Podcast brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. As Freddie has mentioned, it is the new Easton store. Molly's Easton, which is the first KUIU retailer on the East Coast. Molly's is easily found off Route 322, which is conveniently found off Route 50, but 322 and Marlborough Avenue, so easy to find.
And they have a lot of, well, how you say it?
KUIU.
KUIU, they have a big selection of that. I mean, awesome. So,
And guns.
Guns and ammo, too.
guns. They have probably 15 or 20 Berettas and 15 to 20 Benellis right there.
Well, I can tell you this. They have 200 of the Maryland edition of the Super Black Eagle
Oh,
3.
they got more?
Well, it's official.
Oh, I
So-
like
They
those.
come with certificates, too, of
Do they?
authenticity. Yes.
Because I almost bought one when they had like the Flyway edition,
Yep.
and I didn't. But
Well, this isn't quite as the dollar price point as the Flyway edition, but this has got it's a engraved Maryland flag, the
Cerakote?
Chesapeake.
No.
Yeah, Cerakote.
it doesn't have Pitboss on it.
Does not. No,
Not
we didn't.
yet, but
we
that's
haven't
a great idea.
We haven't struck that deal yet, but
We can see what we can do.
100%. Thank you. So Molly's now has 2 locations in Easton and the original location in Kennedyville. Mollys.com, MOLLYS.com, and fuel your adventure at Molly's. Up next, we stopped there yesterday, Crabs to Go, crabstogo.com. Their new webpage is up, and they're easily found on Route 50 and Route 589. I'm just going to blow through these.
Yep.
I don't want to make it like it's a commercial, but these are all very good friends of ours. Crabstogo.com. Up next, Gunner Kennel's Man Best Kennel, which evidently is man's best dog vest, gets released tomorrow. So
I did see their ad
yeah,
tonight.
so
Yep.
I'm kind of curious to see 100% what that's all about.
I'd like
But,
to see their vest.
yeah, 100. It's Gunner Kennels, Gunner.com, man's best kennel. The T350 is loaded with them. Freddie Perini, you're going to be in the world's largest duck boat tomorrow, which is Duckwater Boats. It's the Ocean 32, punishing the docks and rocks. Duckwaterboats.com, all the way. Steve Hoover from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Steve Hoover, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
So don't laugh at me too much,
do it.
everybody, when I don't hit anything. Because sea duck hunting them all
They will.
will humble the best of everybody.
I do not judge. I do not judge.
I just want to laugh and have fun. That's all it
I
is.
sit there and video. We're going to put a shot cam on your gun if you're good with that.
Oh, okay. That ain't no problem.
Up next is Duck Blind Bistro. We had a little fire today on the boat. I actually had to break out on the world's largest duck boat. I got a little concerned. I thought I wasn't that concerned, and then like the fire really ramped up, and I did break out the fire extinguisher and gave her a little puff.
Well, tomorrow you won't have to worry about it. We have the fire chief of Danville, Virginia, that will be with us.
Good. That's reassuring.
But the Duck Blind Bistro, duckblindbistro.com, it is the ultimate outdoor oven. So the biscuits have been tasting really good. And you know what I found, especially on, well, I don't know if it's going to work anymore, but the side burner is much lower heat. The lower heat, especially when we were in Honker Hill. I don't want to get off too much of a tangent, but the lower, slower heat is better for the biscuits.
Better. Okay. Yep.
100%.
Makes sense.
Duckblindbistro.com, guys. Thank you very much. Up next is, we don't have one out here right now, but Turtlebox Audio. Live loud, but I think their tagline should be the ultimate Bluetooth speaker. Turtlebox Audio, turtleboxaudio.com. D-Max, I'm looking at, although they do an awesome job with stainless steel brakes, I'm looking at that's an awesome cooler.
It is.
Made it all the trip to Canada.
Yep. Traveled all around Canada with us.
And the vacuum seal. It's a molded.
Thank you.
Molded.
Rotor molder.
Yeah, I wanted to say something else with the M, but I don't know. I got confused. All right, because I am dyslexic. But it is D-Max, DEEMAXX. It has been the stainless steel brake system on the Loadmaster trailer since 2010, right here. Well, not all right here at PBHQ, but currently at PBHQ. D-Max. We appreciate everyone at D-Max. Huntproof.app. I will say, Geoff he's been using it a lot.
He likes it.
Yep. I see flashing lights.
Yep.
There goes flashing lights. We are in the outdoor studio, if you did not know that. I bet they're heading to Salisbury. Where they're headed. Huntproof.app. Jeff's been doing a great job on logging all his hunts. I have not been doing such a great job on logging my hunts, but during dog season, if there's such a thing. I use the dog training aspect of the app daily. So we appreciate everyone at huntproof.app. Pitboss Waterfowl, pitbosswaterfowl.com. Love, what do we got, about a good 50 days of 60 for next season, is that right?
Yep, get your dates in.
100%, so.
And get your orders in for decoys, because once your season's over, guess what?
We're going to carve.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Yep.
And you want to sell hooded sweatshirts.
Yes.
Where can someone buy a hooded sweatshirt?
pitbosswaterfowl.com
/
shop.
All right, there you go. I didn't know if you were going to say that.
And they're awesome shirts. If you've seen any pictures of me, I had one on at the Master National.
In Texas.
I did.
In Texas.
We
It was
appreciate
cold. People were cold in Texas. I still have my shorts, though.
All right, man. Freddie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Karen, thank you very much. I love you. I need a little bit more Crown Black, and I'm ready to eat.
All right. And chuck some oyster.
Chuck some moisture, and I really rebounded from. When Freddie pulled in, man, I was like groggy.
Out cold.
Yeah, I was asleep. So, all right,
All righty.
let's end this and enjoy the rest of our Wednesday
Yes, sir.
or Wednesday evening. So,
Yep.
Pitboss Podcast. We appreciate everybody following along. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Salute.
Cheers.
Salute,
Boom.
salute.
Thanks, Freddie.
Thank you, Karen. Thank y'all.
Take it to be we are.